What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan here. Oh man, I just got done watching the Ubisoft conference, and thank God for Ubisoft in this conference. Let me tell you something. Coming off the failure that was the Xbox conference, this conference was 100% good. Thank you, Ubisoft. Good job to all the teams. I'm looking forward to a lot of games coming from you guys. This was great. They started off the conference pretty good, actually. It was actually also emotional, too. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that real quick. Nintendo. Miyamoto from Nintendo got on stage with the head of Ubisoft. He was there to announce their partnership and a new game. It's Mario and the Rabbids from Rayman, and they're together. And they so basically it's a fighting. It's like a shooter. It's a strategy shooter game, and it's has Mario and the Rabbids from Rayman, and it's called Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. They showed the trailer for it. It was kind of funny, and then they showed gameplay. It looked good, and then before they even showed the gameplay, Miyamoto shouted out the actual developer. Like, he shouted him out, like, "Hey, look, there's the guy behind this idea and this concept, and this was this guy's first ever game." And the guy was emotional, had tears going down his face. I mean, that was really cool to see. That was really cool on Miyamoto to do that for the guy. I thought that was really nice. That was really cool. And I hope this game really does do well. It looks good. It looks absolutely good. I'm not sure if it's... I'm pretty sure it's on this... it's exclusive to Switch. They didn't really talk about platforms, so I'm thinking it's exclusive to Switch. So there you go. It looked great, and was definitely a surprise. I would definitely pick that up on the Switch. That was fun looking. So there you go. They left, and they brought out Assassin's Creed. They showed a little trailer from it. Now, what's cool about this Assassin's Creed is that it's made from the guy. I forgot his name. Ishap. I forgot. I can't even pronounce his name. But he's the guy who did Black Flag. Black Flag is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, so I'm looking forward to this one. He's going to do a good job in this one. So he worked on that one. He was the head director of that one, obviously. And for this one, he was showing this one off. It said, now I want you to keep in mind when he was showing the gameplay of this, with the trailer for this first. Because automatically, as soon as you saw the trailer, you're like, okay, it's pretty obvious you guys are in a partnership with Microsoft. So Ubisoft has a partnership with Nintendo and a partnership with Microsoft as of right now. Nintendo has their exclusive game, and Microsoft has their, I guess they're just going to get the better version of Assassin's Creed. Because it said, running in true 4K, showed the world, and it looked good. The world looked really cool. The hyenas and everything, the tigers, the lions, all that, they all looked beautiful. They looked great. The fur, all that, it looked good. So going into that was pretty cool. Then he showed a little bit of gameplay, even though we saw gameplay at the Xbox conference, but ironically, they were showing it just to let you know that, yes, we're in a partnership with Microsoft. They shot back to these other people sitting on a couch playing the game. He was like, yeah, I'm playing this on the Xbox One X. And then he had an Xbox controller in his hand. I'm like, okay, because you make your partnership any more obvious. So there you go. That was that. They came out with the Crew 2. The Crew 2 looked good. They showed the trailer for it. And then they showed in-game footage. And basically, you can drive just about everything now. You can go off-road. You can take to the skies. You can be on the sea and race and everything. And you can sign up for a beta for it. So that's pretty cool. They showed the Fractured But Whole trailer. They announced the actual release date. Finally, comes out October 17th this year. So be ready for that. Get your wallets ready. Now, if you guys remember the actor Elijah Wood from that movie, The Faculty, that's what I remember from The Faculty. He showed up at the conference to announce a game. It's called Transference, and it comes out in spring 2018. Basically, what it is a VR game, and it's supposed to make you feel like you're in a movie. So that's pretty interesting. Looks pretty cool. The VR headsets they had on were pretty dope because they were showing these little lifeline counters, like your heart rate monitors. They were showing like heart rate monitors on the front of the headset. That's pretty cool. Okay, Ubisoft Singapore came out with a new game. This game looks great. I thought it was amazing. It's called Skull and Bones. Now, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds. Why? Because not just because it had a good story and a good character. I thought the naval combat was probably one of the coolest things yet. Because you can hunt, You can hunt wildlife with it and all that jazz. I thought it was really cool. So they had that in here in this particular game. It's called Skull and Bones. They showed a trailer for it at first, the CGI trailer. Looked cool, looked very interesting. The CGI trailer looked really interesting, and I was really liking that. Uh, then they showed a female lead character, what it looks like. So hopefully this game has a story, because I find that female lead character to be a little interesting, and what exactly she's going to do. If not, and if it's like a multiplayer only game, that's going to be kind of, it's going to blow a little bit. But then again, it still look good. So the game has 5 versus 5 PvP modes, and it has a bunch. It has a couple other modes to play. So obviously, so it's 5 versus 5, 5 versus 5 ship battles, and the ship battles are just like Assassin's Creed. So you know, like when you turn your ship to the right, you can access the cannons on the right. However, they tweaked it to where when you turn your boat to the right or to the left to do your cannons, you'll actually control the guys who are actually who are manning the cannons, and you'll see them aim, and you can aim up, and you'll see how they like tilt it up and all that. It's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. So it plays exactly like Assassin's Creed though, a lot, because once you take them out, and then once you damage the ship to the point where they can't fight back, you can actually board them, which is pretty cool. You can board them. The gameplay that they showed was one of the game modes. It was 5 versus 5, so it was a team thing. 5 versus 5, and it was called Loot Hunt, and it looked really, really fun. I would pick this up day one. It looks fun, and you can sign up for the beta for this. So that's right, there's a beta for this. But the coolest part about this was the end. I kid you not. At the end, what they confirmed, the guy said, "Listen." And when you're a pirate, though, there's more that you have to worry about than just other pirates. And then it showed these other ships being, like yanked down from what's underneath the water, and then you see a big ass kraken underneath the damn ship. It's like, oh shit, krakens are in this game. That's right, krakens are in this fucking game. They look dope. They look crazy. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see this. Hopefully it has a story mode. I hope it has a story mode. Just Dance 2018. They had a live performance from BB Rexa. I didn't really care. It was a nice little show. I mean, I didn't really care about it, but I mean, hey, I guess Just Dance deserves a legit performance. So there you go. This was a nice little surprise. South Park Foam Destroyer. South Park Foam Destroyer. Is coming. It's a mobile game, and it's cowboy themed. So instead of you guys being superheroes, and instead of you guys being wizards, you're now cowboys in this one. So it's pretty funny, pretty cool looking. I think it looks like it plays exactly like Stick of Truth too. So that's pretty cool. Ubisoft Toronto announced their new game. It's called Starlink Battle for Atlas. Now, this was pretty interesting. The whole time they were showing, they were showing the trailer of it, but at the same time, they were cutting to these little spaceships that are going on your controller. Like, they plug into your PS4 controller, your Xbox One controller, and your Nintendo Switch controller. So they plug into them, and, you can take the pieces off of them, like the cannons off, and change it with other ones, and I guess it registers on the game. That's pretty cool. And they were showing that off. So it's available on all platforms, including the Switch, obviously. And it looked cool. Looked interesting. I'm looking forward to hear more about that, so that's pretty cool. Where is it? Ubisoft Annecy announced DLC for Steep, which is coming in December 5th this year. So that's pretty cool. I'm not really a Steep fan, but I know some people who are, so I'm going to go. And Ubisoft Montreal showed off a trailer, and then they showed of Far Cry 5, then they showed gameplay, showing off the co-op and, this dog... your dog sidekick and all this crap, guys aiming from above with helicopters and snipers. So it's pretty cool looking, pretty cool. And then Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure I don't know if I spelled this right because it happened so fast and I was typing it fast. But Ubisoft Montpellier announced Beyond Good and Evil 2, and the trailer looked awesome. It was fucking hilarious. So that's how they ended the conference. I thought it was dope. Obviously, a more passion went into this conference than Microsoft's. Absolutely, it was an absolute treat to see. I enjoyed myself. I had fun, and I hope you guys did too. Definitely one of the cooler conferences for the day. Definitely, it's definitely worth watching, and Hopefully Sony's is just as good. Well, obviously it's going to be just as good, but you know, that's going to be great. At least we got a diamond out of the rough somewhat with this conference. So this was good. Very nice. So good job, Ubisoft. If you liked the video, thumbs it up. If you didn't, thumbs down. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you know as soon as my news comes available. I'm going to go ahead and watch Sony's when it eventually happens and review that as well. So, okay, so I'll see you guys later. You guys be good. Deuces.